Maintenance on a Hydro X is relatively simple, mostly due to the fact that it is 100% made out of stainless steel, and it has sealed bearings for the perforated roller. When the Hydro X becomes dirty or stained, you can use a stainless steel cleaner to wipe down the Hydro X. Another thing that you might check is for tears or breaks in the power cord. Also check the cord ends to make sure each pin is still intact. In the event that the Hydro X stops working, there's a couple of things that you can check, or simple checks that you can do to maybe diagnose the problem. First thing is to check to make sure that the fuse underneath the control board is still intact. And to do so, simply untwist the fuse holder 90 degrees and pull it out. You can see inside the fuse, this is a 5 amp slow blow fuse. And if you see that's intact, just reinsert that into the control board assembly. Next thing to check would be the low voltage motor leads from the handle assembly down to the base unit. Just take those apart and inspect the pins and on the female side to make sure there's no corrosion or that neither of the pins are bent. Also check the low voltage lead for any tears or breaks. And if that looks okay, make sure when you hook it back up that it goes in straight and tightens securely. Next thing to check is make sure that the perforated roller is not obstructed. It should, with the unit plugged in, squeeze the trigger, the perforated roller should turn freely. And lastly, we'll make sure that the receptacle that the power cord is plugged into is actually live. When you plug in the Hydro X to a receptacle, if it's live, the cord end should illuminate. However, if it does not illuminate, it could be that the circuit breaker has been tripped, or it's just a fact that the lighted end is no longer working. If it is illuminated, then you know you have power to the Hydro X, and further diagnostics will have to be performed. If all of the checks that you performed check out okay, fuse is good, there's power to the Hydro X, the perforated roller is not obstructed, or the low voltage motor lead is intact, there is a number you can call, and it's area code 608-237-8459. That's a direct line to our service department, and they would be more than happy to help you with further diagnostics.